He was then 25 years when he took the decision to join the NRA NRM guerrilla war. That's 7 years down the road after the liberation, Maj.Gen Jim Muhwezi still associates their cause of joining the NRA revolution to Uganda's bad history, which he claims emanates from the poor post-independence foundation.
The post-independence government we had in 1962 was a result of politics that were unprincipled.
Although in the year 1986, General Yoweri Museveni and other revolutionary fighters liberated Uganda, Jim Muhwezi recalls how it all started.
In 1971, when Amin overthrew the government, the president decided to go out to Tanzania, organize with other Ugandans, and in 1979, they overthrew Idi Amin.
The 1980 general election, in which President Yoweri Museveni contested as the presidential candidate for Uganda Patriotic Movement and lost to UPC and DP with 1%. Museveni alleged that the election had been rigged by UPC, and the fraudulent election formed the ground for him and a group of 41 men to stage an armed struggle against the UPC government.
The hope was that these elections would be different from the other ones I talked about, of sectarianism.
To Maj.Gen Jim Muhwezi, this was an opportune moment to fix Uganda's post-independence problems, no matter how long the revolution was going to take.
When the president, after DP had won and UPC had stolen the election, the president decided to go to the bush.
Jim Muhwezi, in his youthful age, was a police officer at that time deployed in the eastern parts of Uganda.
The president kept saying, if you rig these elections, I will go to the bush. I was then in security. I was a police officer in Mbari. But we could hear, and most of the young people were following what he was saying.
This was an opportune moment for him and others to lead a liberation struggle against the dictatorial regime.
There was a DP force, a UPC force. Now they were creating a third force. And it was really very, very attractive to young people.
For the likes of Jim Muhwezi and David Segesa, they had no option other than joining the battlefield.
I was an OC station in Mbari. And I was with General Tinyafuza in the same station.
However, none of the two knew what the future was holding.
We were supposed to be killed, and we decided to fight it out. So we grabbed the guns and fought. They killed one of us, 3 of us escaped. I went to present-day UMI. It was then called IPS. My cousin was there. I slept there. In the morning, I dressed like a woman and passed through the soldiers, actually, and escaped.
But why was it inevitable for them to see the end of the struggle? It is a question I passed to him.
Because we did not believe that Uganda should go on.
When he joined the struggle with others in 1982, he had no military experience, but he had the conviction and was never scared of the bush life.
We knew that it was going to begin small, but so long as the cause is popular, it was definitely going to catch like wildfire.
But how organized was the NRA back in the bush?
We had our resistance committees. Even here in Kampala, there was a government, but we had an underground government.
Jim Muhwezi says the greatest mistake done by Dr. April Milton Obote was to appoint Smith upon Ochak as chief of staff after the death of Wito Joe.
He could not trust Acholi. There was Tito Kero as the army commander. He could not appoint a senior officer, Basilio Kero or Obonyo, to be second to be chief of staff when Wito Joe died. So he decided to appoint a junior person, Smith upon Ochak, a Langi, like him. and the Achoris rebelled.
The appointment facilitated the takeover of 34 Battalion in Rwenzori sub-region by the NRA.
So in Rwenzori, where we were, the commanding officer of 34 Battalion in Fort Potro was Okwera, Major Okwera, who was an Achori. He called us and handed over to us the battalion. He said he sent a message to the UNRA, the government army, that I'm no longer under your command. I'm now under the command of NRA.
5 years down the road, what started as one man's idea turned into a national agenda and gave birth to a new Uganda in 1986.
So the biggest duty was reconstruction. To reconstruct the state. It was finished.
The current generation is now urged to consolidate what has so far been achieved.
We have reconstructed, rehabilitated, and developed Uganda up to this level. So what is your mission, the young people? Your mission should be to build on what we have made and take Uganda forward.
With powers vested in the hands of Ugandans to decide whom and how they want to be led, Jim Muhwezi is confident that at one moment, NRM will leave power.
Therefore, the people in this government, time will come, they will leave. The important thing, we gave power to the people of Uganda to decide. And we have done it, we have even put it in the constitution of Uganda. There is nothing that we did not prepare for, including when this government leaves power. There is a process that must be followed.
Robert Anyango, UBC News.
Why did I become a soldier? I became a soldier to defend myself and my people against state-inspired violence.